guys, what's going on? This is Travis P11. I want to welcome you back to the channel. And today what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at the AR-15 that I'm setting up for myself to use in 3-gun competition. Now, if you're not familiar with 3-gun competition, what it essentially is showing off your abilities to shoot a handgun, a shotgun, and some sort of semi-automatic rifle. Now, I had an opportunity to try this a couple of weeks ago at a fundraiser at my local range, and I was immediately hooked. What's nice about 3-gun is you can get into it with some very basic equipment. If you're any kind of an enthusiast shooter, you might already have this stuff sitting around. And I went ahead and got my AR-15 for what I think is going to be a decent setup to compete in 3-gun. So I kind of wanted to talk about the changes I've made to it so far and the evolution of this particular rifle. Well, it started off as a $499 Bear Creek Arsenal AR-15. It just came flat top, no sights on the rear. And it just had standard, just your standard handguard on the front, just your basic, M4 style buttstock, nothing fancy, and just your, basic issue pistol grip. And so what I did was I went ahead and put on a Magpul MOE set. No big deal. I know, you're snoozing. Everybody does this to their AR. So I got MOE, front, back, pistol grip, and so on. And then for the rear side, I had an MOE flip-up iron sight, but I went ahead and put that on my Civilian Force Arms Xena 15. This is the rifle that I want to use. This is a rifle that I want to put the wear and tear on. The Xena is more of a save queen. I know that rifle is meant to be run and run hard, but I love shooting this particular rifle. It does shoot steel case ammo very well, and I'll be shooting basically Tula 223 exclusively through it in competition. It's a very economical way to run, and I'm not going to get into an argument with you as to whether or not you should fire steel case ammo through an AR-15. This one has a 223 wild barrel, and it just happens to run steel case with no issues, no malfunctions, no problems whatsoever. And I've got a case of about 1,000 rounds I need to burn through. And I think I paid like $4.50 a box for 20 rounds. So I got a really good price on that particular ammo. A couple bucks below what brass would cost you. Now for backup iron sight, I'm running an MFT polymer rear iron sight, and it does a lower 1/3 code witness with the Vortex Strikefire 2 that we're going to be running on it for competition. I'm hoping I never need to use a rear iron sight. I mean, it's okay. In fact, I don't even know if Mission First Tactical even makes iron sights anymore. That originally came on the Xena when I bought it a couple of years ago. Again, the optic I'm going to run is a Vortex Strikefire 2. It's a nice sub $200 red dot option. We're going to see how it handles the targets at a distance when I'm shooting at the silhouettes. And then I also put a Magpul vertical foregrip on the front. Now, when it comes to that vertical foregrip, I usually don't shoot with the vertical foregrip. I did some shooting on a college rifle team for a couple of years, and I'm so used to having the front handguard just rest flat across my hand when I shoot, barely gripping it. But the vertical foregrip, I think, is going to help me get on target faster, especially with the fact that I'll be maneuvering in, simulated, I guess you could say, close quarters combat shooting. In a situation like that, I believe the vertical foregrip would help you stabilize a pistol and get it on target faster than just not that you need it, but it's nice to have. And then we'll just be running some Magpul PMags the whole time. So I'm very excited to try it out and see how it runs. Unfortunately, I have to take this back out to the range and zero it now. It should be fairly close considering that Strikefire 2 was sitting on the Xena, and also the rear iron sight had been sighted in for another AR-15. So it'll take a little bit of dialing in, and I'll probably bring you guys the range results in another video just to show you what's going on. So this is part 2. This is the AR-15 that I plan on using. I'm considering it done. I'm not going to do a trigger kit. I'm trying to do this as inexpensively as possible. Now remember, guys, you can get yourself an AR-15 for around $369, under $400. If you use something like a Plum Crazy lower from Classic Firearms and a $269 or $300 upper from Palmetto State Armory, that includes the Bull Carrier Group. Now, chances are you're going to get a flat top. You're not going to have any kind of rear sight, but you can get some basic flip-up iron sights from Amazon for 20 bucks for a set of rear and front. Me, I like the fixed front post sight. I like that gas block style. I'm not a big fan of flip-up front sights. Some guys like it, great. I know it looks a little bit smoother on the front when you have everything folded down. It just looks, it's just maybe it's a little more functional for you. But as for me, I just go for that standard issue front sight. I really like it. But the rifle's been spectacular. The only real internal upgrade I've made to it so far, and some people have said it's unnecessary, and that's fine, is the Bravo Company extractor kit. It has a little damper on it and a stiffer spring than what comes with it. Now that may wear out, the extractor sooner or other parts of the Bull Carrier Group, and that's fine. I'll replace them as I need to. But for right now, 500 to 600 rounds down the pipe, we've had no problems whatsoever. So this is going to be it. This is the Bear Creek Arsenal AR-15 that I purchased from Classic Firearms. I think shipping and handling was about 25 bucks. And my FFL transfer fee was another 25 bucks. So I got about $5.50 in it. But you got to remember, I bought this a while back when you didn't get that major drop in AR prices that you saw right after the election. So keep that in mind. But it is a very good budget. I would basically consider mil-spec rifle. Now it does have a commercial buffer tube on it, which annoys me, but I can live with it. I've just obviously I've got a commercial rear stock on it. So there you have it, guys. Okay, so that is going to be my setup for 3-gun. I think it's going to work really well. Let's get a little close up on that real quick and just kind of show you everything before we go. So Magpul MOE rear, MOE grip. I really like the olive drab. I just think it looks cool on this particular gun. Vortex Strikefire 2, MFT rear iron sight, MOE front handguard. Okay, vertical foregrip, MOE also. I'm just a big Magpul fan like a lot of other people out there. So there you go. All right, guys, I want to thank you for joining me today and checking out this video and coming along with me on this journey to competitive shooting, something I haven't done for a very long time. If you like the channel, please like or subscribe. You can check me out over on Patreon. It's patreon.com/TravisP11. If you want to support the channel directly, that'd be great. Otherwise, you can find me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Over on gunchannels.com, I am on the Ordinary Average Guy Gun channel. So there you go. All right, so thank you for joining me again. Please like or subscribe. Okay, guys, I want you to have fun. I want you to be safe. And as you know, we will talk to you soon. All right, take care, guys. Okay, bye-bye.